Welcome back to EHCichlids. Today we are doing the September tank update here in my fish room. It's been a while, so a lot has changed and a lot of new cool fish that are going on my website have really come together. So with that out of the way, let's get right into it. Since I-7 is empty, we will start the tour here at I-1. In here we actually have a new batch of fry just hatched yesterday. These are what I believe to be a tangerine tiger insignis mix. I'm really excited about these guys. I expect a lot out of them. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit on these guys. Here they are. As you can see, they're looking a little too blurry. So you see they're still small, but looking healthy and looking okay. Really excited for the product that could come out of these guys. Okay, so now we have I-4, and in here is an interesting story. Now we zoom in again, you will find babies, but not normal babies. These are premature fry. An OB female spit prematurely, and now there are babies sitting in here. Some of them ended up in the egg tumbler that I recently got, but the rest I have not moved yet. So the remainder of the fish are sitting in here. I'm going to try and get some more over to the egg tumbler as soon as possible. So now we're over here right next to I-4 and I-6. Nothing too interesting in here, just a dragon blood female who is holding. I already have a nice batch of dragon blood, so having a second batch would definitely be really nice. So hopefully she goes through with her hold. Okay, so now we move on to the 20 gallons. We start here at R1. In this tank is a new community I've recently gotten online. Is a community of electric blue Ali white knights. It is basically a electric blue Ali, but they're white, although they're not albino, and it's a very rare strain. I have 7 of them here. Pretty decent quality. I like these guys. Kind of hoping the males will start to, you know, show their color soon. But yeah, I'm really liking how these fish turned out. So we are now down here on R3 since R2 is empty. There isn't a background on this tank, even though it's below my 65 gallon. In here we have 2 holding females who already spit their eggs. This is the OB female who spit the premature eggs earlier. She's doing alright now, kind of a little bit on the ground. Hasn't been doing too well, but doing okay. And over here is the tangerine tiger female. She spit the fry in I-1. She's doing alright as well. Both of them are going to be making their recovery soon and will find their ways right back into their respective community tanks. So now we move up to the 30 gallons, I-3 and I-2. Starting over here in I-3, there is a batch of swallowtail fry in here. Zoom in, get a nice view. They're doing pretty good. They're almost selling size. The males have not really shown their colors yet, but definitely these fish are really good quality. These guys have been growing really well. They've been super healthy, and I am really excited for these guys to get ready and get onto my website, because I am sure that they will sell very quickly, being the quality of these fish. So now we move over to I-2. There are 3 fish in this tank. They are the Apache fry. Still small, and there's only 3 of them. Not determined the sexes of these yet, but they'll be on my website soon. Make sure to check that out in the link in the description below to order these guys when they come out. Okay, so now we're going to hit the 55 gallons in order. So starting here with S1. These fish are actually listed on my website. These are the red zebra cichlids I have available. There are 9 of them, and as you can see, they have a beautiful orange color on them. Really been looking forward to these guys. Have not sexed them yet, though. I'm going to be doing that within the coming weeks. But these fish are definitely ones to buy because they have some great color. No major defects within the group. They're pretty nice size, too. So if you're looking to start a breeding colony, these would definitely be the guys to go for sure. Okay, so now we're over here at S2. And in here there is some very nice fish in here. These, again, are also on my website. These are the Rebeskin's peacocks. They've been on the website for a while. 1 male, 5 females, but get a load of this guy. This is the male that I have. He's behind the filter at the moment. He is absolutely gorgeous. He's actually the thumbnail for the Rebeskins on my website. Obviously, because this male is absolutely breathtaking. There he is. Get a good look at him. He's very skittish, so it's very difficult to get a good look at him, but he is a gorgeous male. And as you can see, there's 5 other females. So if you're looking to start a breeding colony, a 1-to-5 ratio is perfect for these guys. So make sure to check out my website and check these guys out because they're definitely worth a look. Okay, so now we're at the last 55 gallon, which is S3. As you can see, there are some dragon bloods in there. But before we get to that, let's get to this. This is my egg tumbler. In here are those OB fry from earlier. I didn't get all of them. I got quite a bit of them, and as you can see, they are in there tumbling. So, you know, they'll get big enough soon to get out of the tumbler and return back to the tank with the rest of the fish. Now let's get to the highlight of the show here for this tank, and that is my dragon bloods. I believe there are 12 of them, if I'm correct. 12 of them. The dragon bloods are very pale, as you can see, so they're very difficult to sex. So that's why there's only 1 fish sexed on there, and that is this male who is frantically going all over the place because it is very obvious. Just get a look, or it's very hard to, but if he stops moving, you'll get to see a great look at his fin condition, which is absolutely beautiful. Of course, this guy's always on the move. There he is. He's looking a lot like his father. And there he is. He's just kind of sitting there, but he is very skittish. Males, for whatever reason, they're very skittish, but you can definitely get a look at that guy's fins. He is going to be a stunner like his father, which is upstairs. You can definitely tell he got the good lineage. Very excited for this guy. So definitely, if you want a good quality dragon blood male, check out my website because this guy is definitely worth a look. Okay, so now we've hit the community tanks. First up is the 65, as we're going from smallest to largest. This hasn't changed much. It's still the same Mbuna tank it was before. However, there are a couple of differences. Namely, these new EHCichlids I've gotten in. They were in my Mbuna showcase video. They were in a 55 temporary at the time. They have since moved up. I've actually flipped a couple of them. I need to get a new male. The male passed away and I sold 2 females. So now I have 2 females remaining here without a male. So I will definitely be getting a male. Here's a nice red zebra. Not the mother to the babies over there, but she's a nice specimen. My OB red zebra, as usual, he is a gorgeous fish. He has a little female, which is right here, and I'm really waiting for her to hold, because this guy is beautiful. Speaking of red zebra OBs, we have this guy. Now, I'm going to be posting him on my website, because obviously the Mbunas are crammed. I don't have much space, and I already have my big guy. So I'm actually going to be selling this one. He is a very great quality fish. Obviously, he's smaller than my big one. But as you can see, beautiful fins, Great shade of orange, just enough spots that almost look like stripes. He's a really cool guy. So definitely keep a lookout on my website. He'll be coming soon. I'll be putting him up, and I'm sure he'll go quick because this guy is a beautiful fish. Other than that, you got your usuals in here. There's some Trevavasi. There's my Jalo Reef male. He's a gorgeous fish. Here's my Trevavasi male. He's still small. He's got a little bit of growing to do, but as you saw with my Mbuna showcase, this is pretty much like my favorite fish. I love these fish. Just the noses on them, they're so cool. Really waiting for this guy to get color, but I'm really excited for that. I'm sure he will soon. There's this big female right there. Let's see, I got a Rusty male in here as well. Where's he? Let's see, Rusty. Yeah, Rusty male. Ain't quite coming out at the moment. That's fine. But yeah, that's this tank. Looking really good. Let's head over to the other Mbuna tank. Alright, so now we're over here at the 75 gallon. Obviously the first fish that probably catches your eye is this guy. This is my Masobo Magunga male. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. That's just how I say it. He is a gorgeous male. Probably one of my favorite Mbuna males that I have at the moment. Not my favorite Mbuna, but definitely up there. He is a gorgeous fish. I really love how his colors come together. I remember when I ordered him, he was, you know, yellow like the females, and since he has pretty much just become a completely different fish, very confident. I've only gotten one of his females to hold, and she didn't go all the way, unfortunately, so I'm hoping he gets with some females, because I'm sure you guys would definitely buy this if you knew that this guy was the father. Some new additions in here. Here's my snowy white. He came from upstairs. There's a couple fish that came from upstairs that were still lingering up there that I wanted to move, you know, into the Mbuna community. He was one of them. Another is this mix. I really have no clue what this fish is. If any of you know what it is, let me know in the comments, but honestly, I have absolutely no clue what this thing is. It's probably a mix of something, but I'm not really sure. We got my Ortis, who's looking really pale for some reason. That is definitely not a sight you're going to see every day, so get a good look at that. An Ortis without the black stripes on her. That looks kind of cool. See, I got my Manganos, my yellow lab male. He's looking really good. Really nice shade of yellow there. My Chalo white belly over there in the back. My yellowtail ACI. There's my Ortis male. Not looking very male-like at all. My big Daktari. He's the king of the tank. Very big and bold, you can see. Here, I believe this is a, oh, I'm blanking on the name on that guy. I'll get back to him later. We got some Kawanga golds. Here's a nice Kawanga gold right here. I don't know where the male is, but all I know is that he's not gold. He is not really colored up yet. Some Elongatus Chilosi. They're new to the tank as well. Clown Labs. I added them recently. Yeah, other than that, I think that's everybody. There's my big white top Afro male. Circling that cave there, a little stressed as usual. I think that's everybody. So let's move up to the 135. So now we get to the good stuff, the peacocks and haps. Obviously the first one that probably picks out is this one, although he's blending with the background so he probably doesn't. But this is my new flavescent male. And as you can see, this dude is breathtaking. He's my largest fish. Well, I bought him as my largest, and as you can see, he is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I don't have any flavescent females, and that kills me. I'm definitely going to be getting some now that I have this guy. I mean, just the blue is bold, the black is ridiculous. This guy just glows with color. Speaking of glows with color, my sulfurhead hap just swam across screen. Some people call these Asian hybrids, Asian sulfurheads. I mean, I guess they come from Asia mostly. A lot of Asians breed them. But he's doing really well. Looks really good. Now that I know what he is, he's not a peacock anymore like I thought he was. Now I'm gonna get some females for him. Here's my Apache male, father to the Apaches in I3. Here's my two big Livingstone ladies, as I like to call them. They're like the big sisters, because they look almost the same and pretty much the same size too. Really funny how it looks. And there's the little guy as well. My Taiwan Reef male still hasn't colored up. I really think I'm starting to lean towards getting a new one, because this guy is just not really showing his color. Let's see, you got my Sunshine male right here. Bunch of Sunshine females. Here's an OB, a mixed OB here. There's a couple of OBs in here, so I really don't know who the father was to the OB female. There's a nice female in the back there. A couple bicolors in here. Here's some of the bicolor females. My blue dolphin. I love my blue dolphin. They're my favorite breed of fish, and this guy is no different. Gorgeous color scheme. I'm going to be getting females in for him soon. Here's my old fluorescent male. Well, he's not old. He's actually small, but camera isn't focusing right now. There we go. He's just not really, getting it with the color, so I replaced him with the big guy over there. Alright, let's move up to the 150 now. Okay, and the last tank on the tour is the 150 gallon. This is again filled with peacocks and haps. Here is my breeder dragon blood. This is the father to the dragon bloods downstairs. And if you saw that little baby, you could definitely see where he got his genes from. This male is absolutely gorgeous. My pride and joy of the tank, for sure. Definitely up there though is my Insignis male. He's also been with me for a while. He is really beautiful with the blue and yellow contrast, as most Insignis have, but he definitely has a really nice blue-yellow contrast on there that makes him one of my favorite haps for sure. Which, by the way, that will be the next video coming up, will be the top 10 haps. I figured I'd skip peacocks for now. I'm doing haps, so make sure to check that out next week. Also in here is my red shoulder male. Not really seeing the red on him though. He's just kind of blue right now. But he's a really nice male. He's the father to the red-shouldered, or no, he's not the father. The dragon blood is over here. He's the father of those red shoulders in the basement, but he's a really nice male, and I'm hoping he breeds for me soon. My electric blue Ali male, not really showing much color. Might have to get another one if this guy doesn't start perking up, because he's a pretty big fish, so there's not really any reason for him to be discolored. Here's my other smaller dragon blood male. This is the dude with the different eye sizes, which I find hilarious on this fish, but I guess that was just a little defect of his. I have my swallowtail male over here as well. Here he is. He's still young, so he still has some time to get some color in him. He is the father to the swallowtail fry in I2 at the moment. Or I3, excuse me. Other than that, there's basically just a bunch of females in here. Although there is a lone Venustus in here. But other than that, mostly other females. Alright, so that is it for the tank tour. Make sure to check out the links in the description, which is to my website, so you can buy a lot of the beautiful fish that you saw. And also check out the 2 new links in the description, which is now to our social media pages, both Facebook and Instagram. I'm very excited to be getting those up and running. Both of those will basically be able to update you on everything that happens, and will also give you previews of videos and update notices with videos as well. And you'll also be able to see when new fish come out, or to showcase a couple of fish I have for sale. Alright, thank you guys for watching. EHCichlids. Beautiful fish today is just one click away.